there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's Rooms. Today we're in Irving, Texas, staying at the Aloft Las Colinas by the Convention Center here in Irving. And today I want to tell you is basically what you should expect when you stay here. I will say this. In terms of location, you're about a 15-minute taxi ride, Uber ride, drive away from the airport, DFW. So that's really cool. Though you are probably a 30-minute walk from the convention center. They do have a shuttle to the convention center that goes from 7 to 5, but you do have to reserve it at least 24 hours in advance. So just plan on walking to the convention center. It's about, 20-minute, 25-minute walk there. In terms of things that are around you when you are here, you have tons of options. You've got Chicago-style pizza. You've got Mediterranean food. There's a Starbucks right down there. You've got a bank. You've got another bakery with coffee down over here. You've got a Jimmy John's. You've got Chipotle. They actually have a little food court thingy, like where you can buy stuff inside the hotel too. So you have that. So overall, it's quite helpful. It's quite nice. They do have a bar that's open until midnight, so that's cool. They do have a pool that's open until 11. They have a small gym you can work out in. It's just a few, cardiovascular machines and, some free weights. They have that. They have like a Bowflexy kind of thing in the corner. So you do have that. It is definitely, I wouldn't say it's a family-friendly one because there is not free breakfast here. You do have to pay, but it is kind of like you pick if you want a sandwich or whatever. Yeah, you give them this little ticket the morning they make it for you. So there's at least that. What's nice, actually, in the little shop they have, if you're staying here for work and you don't want to go to one of the fast food-ish places that are right here, they do have like salads and things inside and microwave things you can do and microwave in your room. If you want to get more restaurants, you got to go down to the convention center. So if you get out of your convention center, it's after 5, you got to walk back anyway. I would grab food on the way here. The sidewalks, walking to the convention center and back, it's Texas. They're not big on sidewalks all the time. So there is one that'll get you all the way there. Don't worry, but do be aware of that. But if you check in, people at the front desk are very friendly. There's a nice big lounge area. It does have a pool table, and there's a pool, like I said before. So there's things for you to do because it was easy to actually talk to some of the other people staying here. So that was nice. Especially if you're staying here for a convention, I don't have my badge. I'm here for a convention, so I got to meet quite a few people from the convention while I was staying here. So that's kind of cool. One thing I will say, though, there's not a lot of room in the rooms, okay? So I want to give you a heads up for that one, okay? And worst of all for Jocelyn, there's no full-length mirror in the room, okay? But let's go up to the room to take a look so we can tell you a little more about this, see if it's good for you. Honestly, though, from where I'm at, it was about $150 less to stay here at the Aloft Hotel for the convention versus staying at like the Westin or some of the Marriotts that are right near the convention center. So if you're here a few days, you can save some significant money in comparison to those staying here. Getting Ubers and Lyfts from here wasn't too bad. It took about 10 minutes to get one usually, so not too shabby. But anyway, let's go check out the room so you can see what you're going to be getting when you come here, when you get a king room. Plenty of space in the elevator for lots of people. There's only 2 elevators, but there's only 5 floors. You gotta wait in the morning because everyone's going to the same conventions, but otherwise, elevators are fine. And we don't so we don't have to worry about a 13th floor. So in the room, you do have a few things. The king bed was comfortable. I can't lie. I fell asleep right away on that. That was a wonderful. Internet, I did do an internet check. It's 14 megabytes up, 14 megabytes down, and that was in the middle of the day when everybody was gone, so the evening might be different. But that was one thing. It took time to upload files, especially since I was here for work and it's a YouTube conference. So uploading material took a little bit of time, but it did work. It didn't drop out, so there was at least that, but it was a little slow. In terms of the room itself, bathroom, fine. You got your sink, shower, no bathtub, just shower. When you're there, the water did get nice and hot, so that was good, and that's super a lot of water pressure, but it was at least hot, so that was cool. One thing I would say with the room, if you want to find like the ironing board and stuff that's around the back side over there, it's not in actually with the bathroom, so if you're looking for it, had a hair dryer, so you have that. There's very little storage, so when you're here, it's not that you can have a lot of clothes to hang up because you get like 5 hangers, but it's like one of those sideways ones, so you're kind of pushed them back in. So you might want to be aware with that. If you're going to come here for a wedding or something, you need to hang your dresses. That's a little bit more complicated, I would say for sure. They do have a mini fridge, which is empty. Okay, so you can put what you need in there. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. You can grab some snacks from there if you're wanting to. The only problems I have, there's one desk and then there's another area you can put stuff on. The only really issue I had with the room was my air conditioner sound like it was going to explode occasionally. Because like, I was like, whoa, hey, what's going on? So that was probably the only major issue. Other issue, which I'm going to guess is probably just my room. My room does smell like old gym socks. And when I first came in, they had the air conditioning kicked to 60, so it was really rocking and rolling. And it was quite cold when I came in. But it smelled like they were trying to dry something out because whoever was in here before must have like left their bag of gym clothes in here for a month because it was gross. And I'm here on my 4th day and it still has a little bit of that smell. So that was kind of one of those things. In terms of cleaning the room, the room was clean when I came in. They only do it every other day, so you don't get like new stuff over time. But they said if you do need them to come more often, you just call the front desk. So that was nice. Talked to the front desk personnel. They were quite helpful in telling me where to go grab something to eat. If you're looking for something fun to do when you're here on a Tuesday, usually try to do something on Tuesday night. So when I was here, they had trivia nights. Sometimes they have live music. So Tuesday nights, when you're here, there's not much else going on. You can hang out at the bar down there. Like I said, easy to meet people when you're there. Some games there you can play. So that was really nice. Other things with the room, I would say the desk itself is fine. However, there's not a lot of plugs, for the desk to work. I've got just 2 plugs right here at the desk. So when I had to do things, I had to actually plug. I have an extension cord, so I actually ran it from the plug. That's not right there. That's not a plug. That is the light switch to turn lights on. The plugs next to the bed are actually below, so you got to go down and get them. So there's that there. So I had to use that, but that was nothing really too bad. Honestly, compared to what I was going to have to pay to be right by the convention center, this actually was okay for what I'm getting. I'm happy with that. And so if you're coming here for a conference, yes, well worth it. If you're coming for a concert, like at the Music Factory, Toy Music Factory, which is right by the convention center, you could have probably a good time before you go out because the bar is open. But no, it's okay. I probably wouldn't bring my family here just because there's not a ton of space in the room. But there's enough space for one or 2 people in this one. The rooms might be different. But overall, fine experience, just the smell and the no folding mirror in the bathroom or out anywhere. There's some, but it's cut off by the sink, so you can't really see yourself. So. Oh, and if you're looking for the kind of one sight to see when you come to Irving, the Stallions are actually when you leave the building, you go underneath the overpass, you just keep going down that street, they'll be on your left side, so you can see those. That's about all I really had to say, so I hope this helps you know a little bit more about coming to this hotel. We'll finish it off outside. So I hope that helps you understand what to expect if you come stay at the Aloft Hotel here in Irving in Las Colinas, which is right by the Irving Convention Center. If you want to learn more about other hotel properties, well, I try to do these in a few places we go to, so you have an idea what to expect. Otherwise, do subscribe for other videos reviewing all kinds of fun things about travel. Anyway, wish you all the best and bye from here in Irving, Texas.